What's up, everybody? Welcome to Coffee Talk. It's Ulu. How's it? Okay, today we're talking about the modern woman. The modern woman, I notice, it's like she has a freaking chip on her shoulder or something. I don't know. And the modern woman, the ages is 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I believe that you don't really start learning about life till you 25 to 30 years old. Your mindset changes. So all this modern women stuff, modern women thinking like they're masculine, acting like they're alpha. I honestly don't believe in an alpha female. I do believe that there are women that act very masculine. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like sometimes I act very masculine, and it's because of my experiences that I've been through. Being that I grew up with no brothers and a father that was, very hard. He was hard on us. Um, I remember my dad saying that he had to be hard on my older sister. He had to be hard because we have no brothers. And at the same time, he said that having girls was worse than having boys. Like, for real, having girls was worse than having boys. And my father came from a family of like 10 kids. I do believe like 5 girls, 5 boys, or something like that. So growing up, I believe he knew what he was talking about. And the reason why is because he said, girls, you gotta, it's different. It's just different. I've been told that I think I have balls between my legs. Yeah, you know, by my ex-husband. If he sees this, he'll be like, yeah, bro, she thinks she get balls between her legs. You know, I know he can contest to that. Shit, even my baby daddy, he's told me that once or twice too. But yeah. Anyways, as you get older, you start to see things differently. You're not as gung ho or whatever. And I'm a very ambitious person. I've always been that way. I will always be that way. I'm a go getter. You know, but things in life has made me doubt myself. I've been through some emotional bullshit that has made me doubt myself in certain times of my life. But as for the modern woman, a modern woman, she comes across very bold, very strong. Like, she knows exactly what she wants, and she knows exactly what she needs to survive. And that there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to a man, I really don't believe that women are equal to men. I really don't believe that women are created in the same way that men were created. God did not create us that way, to be equal to men. A woman is created to be nurturing, caring, loving, kind, thoughtful, all those things. A man is not. A man was created to be a provider, to be a protector, to be the strength, the physical strength, the security of the family. He was created to become the head of the household. And so, these women that think that they are a man, I understand that they might think that they're a man. I'm a single parent, and I used to think like, I gotta be tough, I gotta be strong, I gotta be this, I gotta be that. I'm gonna tell you something. When my mom passed away, I didn't realize that we were so dependent on her as our hero and our strength and our guide and everything, that I was lost. I know my sisters and I both was lost when my mom passed away, because she was a strong woman. She was a career woman. She was she was not a housewife. She was not a mother that baked cookies and gave us band-aids and kissed the are we goodbye. No, she was not that. She was the mother that she was the mom that was, get up, let's go, it's time for school. Are you sick? Okay, here, eat this. She was like, you better get up and eat this before I take you to the hospital. She was like that. She was the kind of mom who was, what I told you, this is what I told you. I told you that, and that's it. She was not that mom like, oh, come here, honey, oh, are you okay? So, for me, I knew that I didn't want to be that type of mom. I wanted to be a nurturing mother. I wanted to be a mother that that took care of her kids and nurtured her kids. My mom did not nurture. She didn't nurture me. I promise. She didn't nurture me. I know she loved me, and I know she did the best that she could with the situation that she was in while she was raising me. But she was a so-called modern woman in a way because of the shit that she went through. Same with me. I believe that I am a modern woman because of the shit that I have experienced. My mind has changed. I was a housewife for 4 years. I stayed home. I took care of my kids. I was married for a long time, and I did the mom thing, the wife thing, this and that. But I realized that my situation wasn't an ideal situation where I'm not going to talk about it, but it wasn't an ideal situation. It was an okay marriage for a while. Then after that, it became not an okay marriage. And it changed me. It changed me. And so now, from then, I became a single mom. My whole mindset shifted. I had to become a single mom. I had to provide for my kids by myself. I had to take care of them by myself. I had to make sure to get to school by myself. I had to make sure that they were healthy by myself. Yes, honest to God. Like, no, it wasn't, even if I had it. I was taking care of my kids on my own, basically. Basic, just basic. Now, all the extra stuff, besides the basic, like my son playing baseball, my son playing freaking basketball, my son playing fucking music, whatever, everything he did, I supported him. I took him to every practice. I picked him up. I took him to every show. I picked him up. I took him to every, I did that. Of course, with the help of my community. What I'm saying is that I, as a single parent, I did that. Same thing with my daughter. I did the same thing. Tahitian practice, hula practice, all that, everything. I'm doing it now again. I'm still doing it. My daughter, my youngest, is 9 years old. I am still doing it. I am still a single mom. Now, granted, their fathers provide whatever they need to for the kids, okay? But physically, I'm here. I'm the one that's dealing with the emotions of my kids. I'm the one that's dealing with the issues that they deal with every day. I'm the one that's dealing with their growing pains. So now my mind has shifted, and I've become a modern woman in this day and age of my life. So, but still, I don't see myself as being an alpha male. Who the hell wants to be an alpha male and take on all the responsibilities? Yeah, I am a leader by nature. I do have those qualities. I am an ambitious type of person. I am a self-motivated person. I am a self-learner. Those are my characteristics as a person. However, I do not compare myself to a man. I do not compare myself to a man and say that I am created equal and that I can be a provider of which a man is qualified to provide for his family or his loved one or his significant other, whoever he's providing for, his family he cares for, whatever. So I'm gonna tell you this. and I watch Kevin Samuels. I really enjoy watching his stuff because I love the way he tear them women down. Because these women think they are that. Honest to God, I'm half man. What? You're not half man. You don't have one ball sack or half a penis. Get a grip. You have no testosterone in your body. Girl, you are estrogen. Well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that she has no testosterone. But she is, that woman that said that she's half man. Come on. Come on. We need to really get into our feminine side. And I'm going to tell you this. When we get into our feminine side, we get better responses from men. And men are going to be men. Men are going to be men. They're going to be men. They're going to be men. Whether they're pigs, chauvinistic pigs, or sex freaks, or what, like how women label them, or like, I don't know. Everything that I just don't see men the way other women see men. I don't see a man being a user, abuser. It's all individual. Men make their own decisions. Each one makes their own decisions as to how they're gonna handle things with women. If they're just gonna fuck them, or if they're gonna have a good time with them and build a relationship, or if they just plain or I don't know. But however, I think women need to face the reality that men and women, they are who they are. If they're the type of man who is wholesome and wants a family, wants to get married, then I'm sure that he'll meet the person that he is meant to marry. Same thing like a woman. So we shouldn't generalize men to be pigs or to be, you know what I mean? We shouldn't generalize men. And like the same time, we shouldn't generalize women to be hoes. Honestly. So my point in telling you this is, women, get into your feminine side, learn about yourself, stop being a bitch. You're not one fucking man, and accept the fact that you're not a man. And if a man finds you attractive, then you know what? Take it and use it to your abilities as being a feminine woman, not a masculine fucking woman. A masculine woman is very unattractive, if you ask me. Okay, now I'm not saying about lesbians, dykes, whatever. Okay, I'm not talking about that. If you are a woman, you're a woman. That I understand. There's women who are lesbians, who are dykes, who whatever. There's women who act like men, and women who want to be men. And okay, fine, that's a totally different thing. You gotta deal with that. That's a totally different conversation. Okay, discussion, whatever. That's a totally different video. What I'm talking about is a feminine woman who thinks that she can be an alpha female and take on the role of an alpha. An alpha is usually the male, the dominant one. Now, if you're a dominant female in the relationship, fine. But still, that doesn't mean you have to wear a chip on your shoulder and have an attitude. You know what I mean? You don't. You really, really don't. Like, most of these women who claim alpha female, they act like men are shit. Honestly, tell me the truth. You act like you don't need a man, but at night, if you on your own, if you're living by yourself and you don't have a man, and you home alone by yourself at night, no tell me that you crave one man in your bed, loving you, touching you, squeezing you, all that kind of stuff, kissing you. Please don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that you crave that shit. Anyways, I gotta go to work. Have a beautiful day. I just wanted to say that. I just had to say that. I was home. I was in my bed today resting before I gotta go to work, and I was watching Kevin Samuels, and you know what? these modern women, these masculine women, like you said, masculine women are not useful. They're not. They're not. They come with a whole lot of bullshit, thinking they get balls between their legs. Have a beautiful one. Aloha.